So now, I will begin the installation procedure. Of course, take the machine out of the box and out of the plastic wrap and place it on your table. You need to have a Windows 2000 or XP PC, and I've turned mine on, and you can turn yours on as well. In the accessories box, you have a manual. This is a 28-page manual that details all the operations and the installation procedures for Pillgrade. It was a painstaking process to build this manual with lots of feedback, including a troubleshooting section. I urge you to go over this manual, read it for future reference. This installation procedure that I will walk you through, you don't need the manual for this, but again, I urge you to please use it at the same time for review. You also have in the baggie a little knob with threads on the end. This you may never ever need to use. It's only for use when you're running very, very thick fabrics. And when you do run very, very thick fabrics, if the rollers that are built into Pillgrade do not grab that thick fabric, by taking this knob and screwing it into the hole on the left side of your machine, you can help the rollers get started with the fabric. Again, you may never ever use this, but it's there just in case you're ever running a very, very thick fabric. You also have your CD installation. This CD is specific to your machine. The serial number on the CD matches the serial number on the back of the computer. You have a serial cable, a 9-pin serial cable. By the way, it is not a no modem cable, it's a straight cable. You also have a firewire cable, 6-pin to 6-pin. You have and a power cable, and you also have a USB to serial adapter. And then finally, you have your USB security dongle. I'm going to put those back into the box because I have them all set up here. I've disconnected everything from the computer and the machine. Okay, to start installation, what you first want to do is plug in your firewire cable to the back of the machine and also to your PC. A quick note about the firewire cable. If you look at page 6 in the manual, there's a table here which describes how you connect your cables depending upon what kind of computer you're using. If you're running a laptop, I urge you not to use a laptop. That is because a laptop does not have a 6-pin firewire cable connector. It only has a smaller 4-pin firewire cable, which you can see a picture of here in the book under the laptop PC. The reason for a 4-pin on the laptop is because laptops are insufficient to supply 12 volts, the required 12 volts, to the camera that's inside the machine. A desktop PC, however, will typically have your 6-pin, the larger pin, firewire cable connected. The extra 2 pins on the 6-pin versus the 4-pin supply the 12 volts to the camera. Therefore, please use a desktop PC with a 6-pin firewire connector. That way your camera will draw power 12 volts, very little power, just approximately 200 milliamps at 12 volts from the computer. However, if you are using a laptop and you only have a 4-pin FireWire connector, you need to purchase, unfortunately, a laptop kit, which is a hub that splices into your FireWire cable and supplies a clean 12 volts for you into the cable. I will not go through that arrangement as described on both of the laptops here. You can also, if you have a laptop and you don't want to purchase the kit from SDL Atlas, you can, of course, purchase by yourself a PCMCI FireWire card, and in this case, please purchase a FireWire card manufactured by Adaptec. That is the most reliable FireWire card to use with Windows.